The power of desire and assumption. When you begin to change your concept of yourself, shifting from limitation to possibility, the changes in your life may seem like the result of chance or coincidence to others, a stroke of luck they can't explain. However, the truth is much more profound. The only force shaping your life is your own consciousness, the silent architect behind every twist and turn. The assumptions you hold about yourself, even if they're false at first, have the power to become your reality if you persist in believing them, weaving them into the fabric of your being with unwavering faith. In other words, you are the creator of your own fate, the sculptor of your destiny, and the key to manifesting your desires lies in assuming that what you want is already true, feeling it, living it, knowing it in your bones. Desire alone is the spark, but assumption is the flame that brings it to life, turning the intangible into the tangible through the power of your mind. The role of assumption in transformation, your ideal life won't manifest until you begin to imagine and feel yourself as already living that ideal, stepping into its reality with every thought and breath. The transformation you seek can only happen through a radical shift in your own mindset, a complete rewiring of how you see yourself and your place in the world. This requires more than just wishful thinking or fleeting optimism. It demands a psychological change that aligns your beliefs with the reality you wish to experience, a deep inner conviction that overrides doubt. One of the most important tests of your ability to create the life you want is whether or not you can see the results of your imagination in your outer world, tangible evidence of the shift within. If you want to truly change your life, it begins with a change in your inner state, a turning of the tide that starts with your thoughts. Your attitude toward yourself will determine what you're able to accomplish, setting the ceiling of your potential or raising it to new heights. The moment you are ready to affirm that your ideal self is already true, claiming it with certainty, you begin the process of actualizing it, breathing life into the vision you hold. Complete abandonment to your ideal. All transformation begins with suggestion, a whisper of what could be. But this only works when you are fully open to influence, receptive to the possibility of change. You must surrender yourself completely to your ideal, just as someone surrenders to love, letting go of resistance, doubt, and fear to embrace the fullness of what you desire. This complete abandonment is what allows for union with your desired self, a merging of your current state with the one you aspire to embody. You must immerse yourself in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, imagining that you are already experiencing the life you desire, walking its paths, breathing its air, feeling its joys with such intensity that it becomes more real than the present moment. In doing so, this feeling must crowd out all doubts or conflicting thoughts, leaving no room for anything other than the certainty of your fulfillment. A single-minded focus that drowns out the noise of the world and anchors you in your new reality. Living by the law of assumption. The law of assumption works both consciously and unconsciously, an ever-present force shaping the contours of your life. While many live by this law unconsciously, shaping their lives based on deep, often unnoticed assumptions about who they are or what they deserve, you can choose to live by it consciously, wielding it with purpose and precision. If you are ready to embrace this law, you will begin an adventure of transformation, a journey into the depths of your own power. To reach a higher level of being, you must assume a higher concept of yourself, seeing yourself not as you were, but as you could be. If you cannot imagine yourself as the person you want to be, picturing it with clarity and feeling it with conviction, you remain stuck in your current state, tethered to the past. The key to transforming your life is the faithful, systematic cultivation of the feeling that your desire is already fulfilled, a nightly ritual, a daily practice, until it becomes second nature. Through this assumption, your future dream becomes a present fact, no longer a distant horizon, but a reality you inhabit now. The promise of fulfillment, desire, when combined with the assumption that it is already fulfilled, becomes the promise of its own realization, a self-fulfilling prophecy written in the language of faith. This is not a passive wish, a fleeting hope cast into the void, but an active, dynamic process where the very feeling of fulfillment transforms your reality, reshaping it from the inside out. Through the power of assumption, you have the ability to shape your future, to take the raw material of your dreams and mold them into the living, breathing now. Your desires are not meant to remain distant. They are meant to come alive, and by assuming their reality with unwavering belief, you make them so, turning the whispers of your heart into the shouts of your life.